Hey, it's Andy here from We Are Around Gaming. See, I just want to get something out of the way. I can't sing, but for some reason I think I can sing, but in reality I can't. So, in the last episode we obtained our first Pokemon and got the town card map thingamabob from the old guy. In this episode we are going to be going to Mr. Pokemon's house. Sorry, I blanked out there for a second. So, I know I just put the Pokemon background on there, and, what do you guys think about the Pokemon, background? Oh, wow, that was weird. I just, went super fast. So, yeah, I got this background. I know it was in episode 1, but originally, I did not plan to have that. I got that idea after I was done recording it. So here is Route 30, which is the route that Mr. Pokemon lives on. We got a wild encounter. This is a Pidgey, and I am so afraid that I'm going to run into a shiny Pokemon before I have Pokeballs. I have heard horror stories of that happening to people. It's a scary thought, because shinies are just so rare, and they're awesome. They're just cool to have. I don't know why people like shinies. They're just alternate colored Pokemon, which I guess is cool, but they're so rare. And it's kind of cool to say, hey, I found a shiny. I don't know if I've said this before, but I've only found 2 shinies in my life. That not counting the red Gyarados. And they happened while I was EV training. And it was a Poliwag. Well, I believe I was training for speed, I want to say. Yeah, it was definitely speed. And then my second one was a shiny Wooper when I was EV training for HP. And if you don't know what EV training is, you probably should figure that out. I don't think EVs are in this game, though. Oh, see, this is a cool new thing for this game, is the berries. When you hold an item, you can hold berries, and your Pokemon will automatically eat the berries. But you can't make it hold items like a potion. That won't work. And like I said earlier, I highly recommend that you battle all the wild Pokemon on the way there. And we learn Rage. And Rage is basically a move that, it's like Fury Cutter. It gets stronger the more you use it in succession and if you get hit. And here's one of those weird stare things that are actually a sign. So Mr. Pokemon lives up here. We actually cannot go up here yet because there's a Pokemon battle, and we all know who that is. That is the amazing Youngster Joey himself. Yes, and I will be getting his phone number. Wow, look at that. First step encounter. This is a Caterpie. I'm sure we all know what Caterpies are. They're like the best, most uber Pokemon of all time, peeps. And Caterpie evolve. See, bug Pokemon in general evolve faster than normal Pokemon. Like Caterpie, I think evolves at like level 7 into Metapod, and then at level 10 into Butterfree, which is really helpful in the first games. And hint, hint, I actually will be using a bug Pokemon in this Let's Play, at least one that I know of. If I can catch it, because it's a pain in the ass to catch. Excuse my language. I said that I wouldn't be swearing in LPs because it makes you look stupid when you swear. And sometimes I have to do it. Like when I got angry at Serena Beach, I had to do it. It just made me feel better. And a cool thing about this game, I don't know if anybody's noticed this, but the Pokemon are actually animated and they have cries, which is cool. So let's see what this berry is over here. It's a Poison Cure Berry, which I can only assume means Poison Cure Berry, which is technically a Peach Berry. And don't these trees look like broccoli? Like, for real? Anyways, let's get... This is Mr. Pokemon's house. And... Hello! You must be Andy! Prof. Elm said that you would visit. This is what Prof. Elm... What? What? Maybe I missed a few words in there, but that was horribly worded. And it's a mystery egg. And if you didn't know, Pokemon eggs are like a whole new thing in this generation. All you youngsters out there that are used to breeding in EVs and IVs. I know a couple who run a Pokemon daycare service. They gave me that egg. I was intrigued, so I sent mail to Prof. Elm for Pokemon evolution. Prof. Elm is the authority. Even Prof. Oak here recognize it. Now, I just want to let you guys know, I know Prof is professor. For some reason, I find it kind of humorous to say Prof. If my assumption is correct, Professor Elm will know it. Oak, aha! So that you are Andy. I'm Oak, a Pokemon researcher. I was just visiting my old friend Mr. Pokemon. I heard you were running an errand for Professor Elm, so I waited here. Oh, what's this, a rare Pokemon? Let's see. I see. I understand why Professor Elm gave you a Pokemon for this errand. To researchers like Professor Elm, Pokemon are our friends. He saw that you would treat... I just thought about Nemo for a second when he said Pokemon are our friends, and... kind of cool. Yesterday, today's April 3rd that I'm recording this, Finding Dory was announced. Oh my gosh! I loved Finding Nemo. I can't wait for this. And Ellen is going to have a humongous part, and Ellen is awesome. Pokemon with love and care. See, like, it's kind of weird in this game because they can only fit so much in a text box. And so some of the sentences get cut off. So he's basically just saying he's giving us a Pokedex like, you know, like he always does. And fun fact about this game. Pokemon Gold and Silver was never really meant to be created. It was actually, it was supposed to end with just red and blue, and that's supposed to be it. But the Pokemon was so wildly successful. Like I said in one of my Pokemon Fact series, the Pokemon series drew the Game Boy sales up by 256%, which is awesome. So he basically just gives us the Pokedex. I didn't feel like reading all that. You're returning to Professor Elm. Here, there should be a comma there. Your Pokemon should have some rest. I love how they do Pokemon, how it's singular and plural. I know I said that, but... And look at all this awesome stuff. I think these are cabinets that kind of look like tape decks. These are single-colored bookshelves. It kind of looks like... It reminds me of the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, where, like, an object is just one color. Like, this whole desk is just brown. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that show. Oh, we are receiving a call from Professor Elm. Hello? Andy? It's a disaster! It's just terrible. What should I do? No. Please get back here now. That was some pretty good acting. Actually, when I was little, I was in first grade. The first job that I wanted to be was an actor. That was like my dream. I wanted to be an actor. And we're actually not going to battle any Pokemon on the way down back to New Barktown. But, like, I wanted to be an actor, and then I wanted to be a professional athlete. Like, I always thought that I was going to be in the NBA, because basketball was my favorite sport back then. And, like every young male, I thought I was going to be a professional basketball player or a professional football player. You know how it goes. And, well, guess what? That never happened. Because there's no way in hell I'm going to join a professional sports league unless I grow like a whole foot and beef up like 200 pounds. Uh-oh, it's that one weird guy that was looking in the window. Da, 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 da. You got a Pokemon at that lab? What a waste. A wimp like you. Don't you get mad? Don't you get what I'm saying? I don't know where I got the word mad from. Sometimes, like, I read so fast that I just magically see words in there that aren't there. That happens a lot. Well, I, too, have a good Pokemon. I'll show you what I mean. Oh. I like how they show you where the arena is, too. That's kind of cool. So this is our first trainer battle. Mystery, Mystery, Mystery wants to battle. And, of course, he picks our weakness. Chikorita. Now, like, this is why I was saying that it's a good idea to train. Because if you can beat his Pokemon... Oh, shoot. If you can beat his Pokemon at the beginning, then you're going to get a lot of EXP, which really helps a lot. Oh, this sucks. But luckily, we do have a cheater. Wow, okay. I remember this being a lot easier in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I haven't played the second generation in so long. It's pretty much whoever gets a crit first wins this. And I'm winning because I'm faster. Come on. Oh, I'm so afraid he's gonna get a crit. And knowing my luck, if you guys know anything about me, it's that I have horrible luck. Even if he got a crit, it wouldn't even matter because I'm gonna win this. There we go. And look at that hefty EXP gain. 67. That is a lot at the lower levels. Wow. Okay. I remember it being a lot more. Maybe my expectations were just too high. Are you happy you won? Oh, I got 300 Poké Dollars for winning. My name's Mystery. I'm going to be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. Hey! You stole my title. I'm going to be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. Listen to that music. I love that. I probably can't even sing music. I might get busted for copyright. And it is actually possible to get back to New Barktown without ever stepping in the grass. Which I'm going to try to do because I don't... Oh, come on. Oh! Irony! Oh, okay, luckily that was not a shiny. I know that sounds kind of like weird because normally I'm hoping for shinies, but when we get Pokeballs, I'm hoping for a shiny. And here we are in New Barktown. I heard a Pokemon was stolen here. We didn't tell us that. Oh, I get it. That guy looking in the window came in here and stole a Pokemon. I was just getting some information from Professor Elm. Apparently it was a young male with long red hair. What? You battle a trainer like that? Did you happen to get his name? Yes, I did. His name was Carrot. Just Carrot. Only I know that, because... Just Carrot. You can't name him Carrot Top, which kind of makes me sad. Okay, so Carrot was his name. Thanks for helping my investigation. It can't be that hard. This is a very small region. Let's talk to Professor Oak. Andy, this is terrible. Oh, yes. What was Mr. Pokemon's big discovery? Andy handed the mystery egg to Professor Elm. This? Okay, that was a little, like, exaggeration for that. It is not supposed to be that loud. But, is it a Pokemon egg? If it is a great discovery. What? Professor Oak gave you a Pokedex? Andy, is that true? That's incredible! He's superb at seeing the potential of people as trainers. Wow, Andy, you may have what it takes to become the champion. Just eat your breakfast and you'll become a champion. You seem to be getting on great with Pokemon too. You should take the Pokemon Gym Challenge. The closest gym would be the one in Violet City. Andy, the road to the championship will be a long one. Before you leave, make sure that you talk to your mom. My mom's in the kitchen. I don't have time for bitches. Andy, use these on your Pokedex quest. There we go. We finally got Pokeballs. And I will be stopping at the mart and buying more Pokeballs. How much time are we at? Okay. Sorry for the freeze, but I had to know how much time we were at. We're about 14 minutes. I think we can battle Youngster Joey. And you actually have to stop at your mom's house. Wow, that's a cute Pokemon. Where did you get it? So, you're leaving on an adventure? Okay, I'll help too. But what can I do for you? Oh, I know! I'll save money for you. On a long journey, money's important. No. Get back in the kitchen. I recommend, like, sometimes, like, half the money you win from battles will go to your mom, but she'll buy stupid stuff that you don't need. The coolest thing, she'll sometimes buy elemental stones, if I remember correctly. Alrighty, so let's get on an adventure. I know what I'm catching. I already know what I'm catching. Oh no. I've seen you a couple times. How many Pokemon have you caught? Would you like me to show you how to catch Pokemon? Hell no, I'm a Pokemon master. Oh, fine then. Anyways, if you want to catch a Pokemon, you have to walk a lot. What? Why would they tell me that? I know that. 2 steps and I already ran into a wild Pokemon. We are not catching a Sentret, but we are catching one of the Pokemon in this route. if we see any shiny Pokemon, we're catching them. Because I want to be famous. I actually only know of one person who has ever caught a shiny Pokemon in an LP. And I know I say his name almost in every one of my LPs, but Sugar Conroy caught. It was actually in Pokemon Crystal too. So that's what I'm going after, a shiny Pokemon, just for those, not anyone in general, but just one. I've only seen shiny Pokemon in the 4th generation, and there we are. This is what I'm catching, but not at level 2. No, I'm going to catch a Pidgey, but not at level 2. I want to wait till at least level 4 because level 2 is just a pain to try and catch Pokemon with. They're easy to catch, but they're just hard to train. And I just... Come on, be a high level. Damn it! I'm not mad, I just like to yell, damn it. I don't know why I just walked in the grass the whole way there. I believe there are Pidgeys in this route too. Most of the Pokemon that I'm actually going to get, I'm going to catch before I get the... Actually, I believe all of the Pokemon I catch... Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I have a planned team that I'm going to catch. And, okay, I'm going to catch this Pidgey. I keep saying catch, but I had this planned team, and I know I'm going to catch them, and I know I'm going to nickname them. Alrighty, so here's how you catch Pokemon. You lower their HP down, you throw a Pokeball, and you mash the B button. You mash it. Yeah! Okay, I got that Pidgey. So I'm going to catch 6 Pokemon, evolve them, and those are going to be my set 6 Pokemon for the whole game. I'm going to train them. Hint, hint, my team has a very big weakness to rock. That's a hint for my team. Okay, so what I'm going to name this Pidgey is... I'm going to name him Goku. It's kind of a dumb name, but if you really think about it, I'm naming him Goku because when Pidgey evolves, it gets longer hair, and then when Pidgey auto-evolves, it gets super long hair, and that's what happens to Saiyans, and that is the best name I could think of. I am sorry if it is cheap, and if it's bad, I feel bad. I feel bad for just making everybody sad. Steve is kind of a good nickname. Because Steve is just a cool name in general. So here's how you switch Pokemon. And I'm not going to train him just yet. Probably I'll train him off screen in between episode 2 and episode 3. And here we are. Okay, if you I always thought that this sprite right here, a person, always had a ponytail for some reason. But they don't have a ponytail. It's actually supposed to be a male. And I wanted to read Youngster Joey's dialogue. I believe this is Youngster Joey. Yes, Youngster Joey. Youngster Joey is infamous for calling you and telling you about his Rattata. His Rattata is so boss that... Look at that. It couldn't even live a critical hit scratch. And actually, let me explain critical hits while we're here. Critical hits are... You have a 6.25% chance of getting a critical hit, I believe. I don't know if they changed it, but... And it does double the damage that the attack was normally going to do. If you don't know that and you're playing along with me, just go to Pokemon Stadium 2 and go to Earl's Pokemon Academy. That's a really good place for newbies. Youngster Joey was defeated. Ack, I lost again. Doggone it. Oh, I got 64 Pokebucks. Give me your phone. Hey. I want your phone. Yeah. Yeah, I want that. He is infamous for calling you, and I'm going to read all his calls, because they are awesome. So, I think this is a good part to end part 2. I'm going to do some off-screen training in between this. So, let's see what I can do here. I'm just going to save. This was the time when autosave wasn't a thing. You had to save everything yourself. So, thank you so much for watching, and it's always, deuces!